What's up, good people? I hope you're doing extremely well. And if not, I hope that we can change that in the coming moments. On this channel, we talk a lot about improving our health, increasing our wealth, and really becoming free and living the life that we want to live. And today I wanted to talk about something that will make you a better person to be around, or at least help you steer you in the right direction to becoming the best person that you can possibly be. The first thing is, as you're doing right now, if you've come to this video, you are taking the first step. You are acknowledging that, hey, there's something I can do better. There's something that I want to attain that is going to lead me down the right road to becoming better at whatever it is that I want to be better at in life. And a lot of times we are in situations where it's all about our interactions with people. And we want to make those interactions better. We want to make those interactions as best as they can be so that we can yield results in the things that we put out into the world. And because a lot of what we are trying to or attempting to accomplish in our lives has to do with how we can interact with people, whether that be in making money, whether that be in increasing your health, whether that be in just being happy. We have to have a human element to what we're doing. So one of the first things that I've learned that will lead to you becoming a better person around people is being able to listen, being able to be a better listener. And I'm not talking about just, the art of listening to someone to have an effect on what they're doing, in terms of, being able to sell them something or anything like that. What I'm talking about is genuinely listening to others and being able to lend your ear to what they're going through without judgment. Now, this is not an easy thing to do, especially if you are in relationships or you are around people that you kind of know or you have established a relationship with in a way that is dictated by your past, your past interactions with that person. But it is one of the most powerful things you can do to improve those relationships and improve those situations with others when you really start to take your ego out of the situation, take your pride out of the situation and really just listen, really just lend people your ear and let them just pour. Let people just pour about whatever they are going through and be a sounding board for whatever that is. Now, yes, there are moments or there are times when what people are projecting or what they're saying is harmful to you and others, and you want to be cognizant of that and definitely be aware of when that's happening, and don't take on whatever people are spewing out of their mouths, because that can be a danger to you and them. So, being aware of that is definitely a part of it. But the funny thing is, once you remove yourself, your ego from the situation and what you want to happen with others from the situation, you can allow people to just have a conversation, a real conversation, or real emotional pouring about what they're actually feeling. And it's very cathartic and very uplifting for that person and for yourself. There's nothing like being in a space where you're affecting someone positively. There's nothing like being in that space, because it is so enriching and so fulfilling for your life and their life at the same time, that it's a very magical moment. So, that's the first thing, just allowing people to speak their mind and being a good listener is definitely something that'll make you a better person to be around. Now, this next thing has a really big impact, and it's not one of the easiest things to do, but if you can do this, it is very, very impactful. And that is to do what you say you're going to do. And it's really about being cognizant of what comes out of your mouth. If you are saying something, if you're telling someone that you're going to do something, really making sure that it's something that you're capable of doing and that you're going to be able to do it as you say you're going to do it can really go a long way to helping others understand that you're a person of your word and you're a person that they can depend on. And dependability is universally one of the most impactful things that people can see in you. it begins to break down a lot of barriers that may have existed or may exist between you and other people. For instance, in jobs or any other thing that you are pursuing in terms of making money at, people are very aware of if you are dependable in those things. There's a point in time where you're really establishing yourself and you're establishing with others whether you're going to be seen as a dependable person or someone that is not dependable. And that has a lot to do with if you are able to do what you say you're going to do. So you have to be very conscious of the things that you say in that regard, and not overpromise things or use your words to try to get into situations that you're not prepared for. And that's a large part of what happens is people want to be in a certain situation and they may overpromise and underdeliver because they are seeking to be in something that they're not prepared for. So make sure that you are prepared to execute on whatever it is that you're saying you're going to do. And that will go a long way into helping make you a better person to be around. And lastly, one of the most powerful things that you can do in just being around others is be positive. And I'm not saying that you have to force positivity because that's unrealistic. No one is positive all the time, but you can learn how to not spread negativity to others by really checking your own emotions and really checking your own feelings and the things that are going on with you, and understanding that you have that power to either spread that to someone else or understand where people are and spread positivity. And when you begin to look at it that way, when you begin to understand that, hey, being positive has power and being negative also has power, you can really make that decision and make that discernment between, do I need to, not speak right now while I'm in the presence of this person that may be going through something? Or do I need to, let this person know what's actually going on with me? Because sometimes we need to be filled up. Sometimes you may need to be filled up, and you need to understand if you are in a situation or around someone that has that capacity, or you're going to cause to go down the wrong road by expressing yourself in a negative way. It's one of those things that's really hard to do. It's hard to master because, our feelings are our feelings, and we get into whatever state we're in, and it's hard to get out of those states if we are not aware. But I just want you to know that it is something that if you do pursue that, if you do pursue being positive and spreading positivity, you will put yourself in a position to be a person that people like to be around and reap the benefits of everything that comes along with that. Because people who are pleasant to be around oftentimes are the people who get blessed with the things that we most covet in life, whether that be financial stability, better health, or just the freedom of being able to build more lasting and better connections with people. I hope this has been extremely helpful for someone. And until we talk again, I wish you health, wealth, and freedom.